So, how's your role changing this year?
Yeah. Obviously, it's hard to know what's going to come of the season, but I'm hoping it goes from more of like a support role to being able to affect the game in more ways. But I think the biggest change that I'm like really focused on and worried about is like the leadership role. So obviously we lost some really important seniors last year, and Kate Martin, a great leader, Gabby, a great leader, Caitlin, all of them. And Sydney has stepped up and is doing a great job of taking over that, but she can't do it alone. So definitely trying to support her through that and use some of the things that I learned from those seniors who I got really close with and kind of implement them to keep the culture going.
Is it weird now having practices and there's no Kate and Caitlin and Gabby? I mean, it's got to be an adjustment for you being more of a veteran player.
Yeah, it definitely is really weird. There's been a lot of times where like, I don't know, I like look for them or like in the locker room sometimes. Like this happened to me a week ago. I saw something funny on my phone and I was just like, Gabby, look at this. And I'm like, she's not even here. So it definitely takes a little bit of an adjustment. And like Kate, for instance, was such a good vocal leader. So to fill like the gym with that much noise that she had has definitely been a lot of a change.
You had a fun spring though.
Yeah.
What was that like, the Saturday Night Live stuff and everything? I mean, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Those are things that I never thought I would do, like be on Saturday Night Live, just a girl from Iowa, like what is going on? But I have some really cool friends, so it was cool. Saturday Night Live was amazing. Going to the draft, like things that I never thought I would do, I got to experience, so it was very fun.
You're sitting right by Kate when that moment happens. Hey, you knew Caitlin was going one. She's on her own super table, but you're sitting there.
Yeah.
What was that moment like to share that with her?
Yeah, it was just emotional. I was so filled with pride for her. She's just a great kid, and she works so hard, and it's something that she's always wanted. So to see her get to fulfill her dream, and then also to watch her play in all these games and hear her stories and see how much she's developed, like it just brings me nothing but joy. And I tell her all the time, I'm like, you inspire me every single day, and I'm just so proud of her.
Are you watching every Fever and Aces game now?
Yes, I'm like a proud mother watching them, and I have like my phone, I'm like checking the stats on my phone, I have it on the TV, I like have Twitter, I'm like seeing what everybody's saying, I'm all in.
Do you get jealous when you see Coach Jensen and Coach Bluter out in like Las Vegas and stuff, and they're they're out there watching both of them play? Yeah,
I do get a little jealous, but also, it's all right. I like to watch from home so I can, yell at the TV and try to coach at my own apartment, but yeah.
More importantly, how's your game developing, and what are your setting expectations for yourself this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think my first goal is just to continue to have fun with it. And to deal with whatever I get dealt, because that's what I've done the first 2 years, and it's gotten me pretty far. But I think a lot of my development has come with getting a lot stronger and a lot more confident. I think I have all the right tools in my toolbox, but just being able to utilize them in the best way has been really important for me.
It seemed like you're shooting the ball pretty well. Is that a part of your game you've really worked on?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part of my game. Coach Rena can vouch for me. If I could just catch and shoot threes all game, I would. Don't put that on a scouting report. So that's always been something I've been really confident in, but I've definitely worked on making and finishing a lot more at the rim as well.
One of the things that I think is cool about you is you seem to keep things pretty loose. Is that kind of who you are, your personality is that, hey, when things get tight, I'm going to kind of make you guys laugh and smile and relax?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's my go-to throughout the chaos. And I try to remember that this is a game and it's supposed to be fun, and we love everyone here, so it should never be so serious to the point where it's like squashing your whole mood. Like, it's a game, you should have fun, let loose, so that's kind of what I bring to the table.
In your first couple of years here, all you do is go to national title games.
Yeah.
And what are the expectations for this team?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, every year we talk about our goals within like conference, defend Carver, never lose at home, Big Ten, tournament champions, regular season champions, and the Final Four. Those are our goals every single year. And just because of what we lost from last year, everything that we've gained this year, our goals stay the exact same.
How's Lucy fitting in?
Amazingly. She's great. She fits in perfectly with her personality. She brings something different to our team that we've never really had before. Her shiftiness, and she can score on all three levels. She's going to do amazing this season.
The two freshmen from Wisconsin seem to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, is that what we saw today, kind of what you've seen, is that they know how to play?
Yeah, they do. They're very talented, and that first week it was really fun just to see them blossom, because the first day in the first scrimmage you get there and you're all timid, and they've really like expanded and shown us everything that they can do. Like Taylor Stromo is a super shifty guard. She rebounds like crazy, and then Tegan can stretch the floor really well and has great 3-point range. So they're gonna add a lot to this team.